This is the mini lesson for 12.4. So what we want to find is the area of just this shaded region. So the way I'm going to think about this is I'm going to think of some of my formulas I know for area. Area of a circle is pi r squared. Figured that out in the last section of our lesson 12.3 in the Talk the Talk. And I know that area of a rectangle or square is length times width. So these are the things I'm thinking about when I look at shapes like this. So if I can find the area of the whole thing, then I can find the area of the circle, and I could take the whole square and subtract out the circle, and I'd be left with this. So that's kind of my thought process. So step one, I'm going to find the area of the square. So I see here that my radius is 15, which I can see would be this here and this here. So area is pi, well, area of a square is length times width. So I can see that this is going to be 30, so this is 30. And this diameter then would also be 30, so this distance here would be 30. So 30 times 30, my area equals 900, and it's area, so it's square meters. Okay, now I want to find the area of the circle. So again, I always write the formula first. Area equals pi r squared. The radius is 15. Area equals 3.14, 15 squared. Follow order of operations. I first have to do 15 squared. So area equals 3.14 times 225. And now if I multiply those, the area equals 706.5 meters squared. So the entire square is 900 meters squared, and this is 706.5. So if I subtract that, 900 minus 706.5, meters squared, this is the area of the shaded region. Okay, let's look at another figure. I have lots of circles. So again, area equals pi r squared. So if I find the area of the big circle, and then I find the area of the two small circles, I can subtract these two out, and that should give me all the shaded. Now I see these are the same. So I'm first going to find the area of the small circles. So area equals pi r, which is 8 squared. Order of operations. I have to do exponents first. 8 squared is 64. And 64 times 3.14. Area is 200.96 inches squared. I'm going to write that in here. This one would be the same. Now I'm going to find the area of the large circle. This one's a little harder. So same formula, area equals pi. Now I need to find my radius. So radius is going to be from the center of the big circle to the outside. Well, if this is 8, this is 8, and this is 8. So 8 plus 8, my radius is going to be 16. So if I take 16 squared, I get 3.14 times 256. And now if I multiply those two together, I get the area as 803.84 inches squared. So that's this big one. So if I now take the whole circle and subtract these two, I should have my answer. So 803.84 minus the 200.96. That would give me 602.88. And now I have to subtract the other circle, 200.96. I end up with 401.92 inches squared. Okay, let's look at one other one. Now I have the circle on the outside, rectangle on the inside. And I have a lot of different measurements. So again, I'm thinking if I can find the area of the circle, and if I can find the area of the rectangle, I could just subtract that out. So area of circle, and I'll do the area of the rectangle. So area of a rectangle is length times width. So I know 8 times 6. Area equals 48 centimeters squared. Okay, now they're showing me that this is 10. Well, that's the diameter of my circle. That means the radius is 5. So area equals pi r squared. Area equals 3.14 times the radius, 5 squared. Area equals 3.14 times 25. 3.14 times 25. Area equals 78.5 centimeters squared. So if I take the circle, 78.5, and subtract this rectangle, remember sometimes it's quicker to do it without a calculator, I will get the shaded region. So this is the shaded.